Welcome to Authentic with Brazil 201. I'm your host, Brazil 201. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. You know, every year we get a biopic movie. And last year we got the Timothy Chalamet Bob Dylan movie, A Complete Unknown, which, by the way, was fantastic. Timmy should have won Best Actor. I'm glad he won SAG Best Actor. And I hope he wins Best Actor this year for Marty Supreme. But this movie, I am just so confused because I don't know if this is a movie. So there's good. I'm let's go through the good first. First, it's shot beautifully. It's all shot on location in New Jersey. A lot of it's shot in Long Branch and Asbury Park, Bayonne, Lodi, and Colts Neck. Okay. I guess Jeremy Allen White looks like Bruce Springsteen when he was 32. Next, uh there are two love stories in this movie, and I'm very confused because, like, watching this movie, did Bruce in real life have like a quasi relationship with his manager John Landon? Because I'm like really confused because it seems like John really understood Bruce a lot more than Faye did, and Faye just kind of like the movie enters. Bruce is like doing a concert in Long Branch. Some high school friend introduces him to his sister Faye. And then Faye is like, I know you're a superstar and blah 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 blah. And we keep getting these flashbacks that Bruce was, abused as a child by his father, kind of it's clobbering time situation. And we flash back through it a lot. And I don't think we needed more than two of the flashbacks. Like, fine, the first flashback of him getting decked by his dad, and then the second flashback where he finally fought back with the bat. I felt like that was okay, but I don't think we needed all the flashbacks. There was really no need for it. And then, look, that's Jeremy Allen White singing, and he can sing. That's good. I like his version of Born in the USA. I like that we got to see how Nebraska was made and things like that. But there is no story here. And I'm going to have to compare this to A Complete Unknown because this is where A Complete Unknown, we went through three timelines. Well, not timelines, but it was like 1962, 1965, and 1968, where we see the rise of Bob Dylan's fame. This all takes place in like an 8 month period of him trying to do that one album. And I guess there's signs that Bruce has depression and maybe schizophrenia because his dad clearly has signs of dementia and schizophrenia when he gets lost in Los Angeles. And it's kind of random where he's able to find him in LA and he's just chilling in this bar in Chinatown, in LA's Chinatown. And then this whole situation where I'm like, John, the manager, is talking to his wife about Bruce, and it's weird because it seems like he really has this relationship with Bruce, and not like a working relationship, but like, are they in love with each other? Right? Was that the purpose of the movie, to show that they're really like in love with each other? And then he moves to Los Angeles for a while, and then has a mental breakdown, and then moves back to New Jersey. Cool. And what what was this movie? Which I'm just confused because, like, I guess we're only allowed one good biopic a year, and I thought this was going to be the good biopic. I guess the Hugh Jackman, Neil Diamond biopic movie that comes out on Christmas, Song Sung Blue, is the good biopic movie of the year, which makes sense. It is coming out on Christmas, which means that is the Oscar contender movie, not uh, the Springsteen movie. So, yay, I guess. I don't understand what this movie was at all. Like, I watched it. I like biopics, I like musicals. I have zero idea what I watched. Like, fundamentally, like, Regretting You is a better movie than this movie. And Regretting You is a Colin Hoover movie. I like Colin Hoover movies because they're messy white nonsense. But I'm just saying, it's just like, it felt like a, I don't know what to say. I don't get it. Like, it feels like they should have. I'm not saying it should have been more like A Complete Unknown, but there's no story. It's just him recording 4 songs in the bedroom, and then this is the process of how music is made. And then, you know, there's this kind of like, I'm taking this girl out to dates and stuff, and then I'm gonna ghost her, and the flashbacks of my dad abusing me, to then he goes to his childhood home that looks like shit. He goes to this fancy house in I want to say Alpine that he wanted, and he just drives around, and it's just, then he has a panic attack in El Paso, and it's just like the music's got to be like this, and we see how Born in the USA was made, but it was put on the shelf for a while, and then, you know, the therapist, and then he's fine, yay. And then there's this weird final scene in a locker room. He's like, sit on my lap, boy. Like, he's a 32-year-old guy at the end of the movie. He's sitting on his dad's lap, and he's like, I'm so proud of you, I'm sorry. And then the movie just ends. I'm just so confused. Like, what is this movie? They're like, it's legitimately not a movie at all. Like, it's very expensive, but it is not a movie. It is like, I fuck with Jeremy Allen White. I like the cover of the of everything. I just was like, I guess Song Sung Blue is the better movie, and that is it.